Welcome to another episode of Michigan Roots. I'm Josh Tanner, and welcome to the channel. In this video today, we're going to talk about my camera gear that I'm using for this year's upcoming 2020 season, and what I'm going to be taking with me on my hunt. So, granted, I did the filming on my iPhone as I wanted to make sure that everybody saw the cameras that I actually use in my hunts. So the audio quality might be just a touch off, but I think you guys will get the gist of it. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me through the comments or at the end of the video, and enjoy. Guys, I want to do a short video on what I use and what I take to the tree for self-filming hunts. I don't necessarily take all this stuff with me, but this is the majority of the stuff that I have in my pack, you know, depending on the situation and where I'm hunting and how long I'm hunting for. So just to jump right into it, the main camera I use is the Sony NX80. This is a great camera, shoots 4K, shoots 1080 in 120 frames per second, which is that's what helps make for the really nice slow-mo. Paired with that, I've got the Asden shotgun mic. That's a great mic. It actually hooks right in to the port on the side here. The other camera that I use is the Lumix G85. This was my first camera that I bought, and I paired that up with just the standard 12x60 lens. It's a great lens. This camera also shoots 4K, and then also shoots 1080p, I believe at 60 frames per second. So those are my two main cameras. Obviously, I got a couple GoPros here, some of the older GoPros. These have been bulletproof for years for me. This one has a you know, like a hard case, so you can put it on a chest mount. And then obviously I've got the waterproof case there. Battery charger, multiple batteries. I bought the off-brand Wasabi batteries for a lot of years. I don't have any issues with those. Those work just as good as the regular GoPro batteries. And then to keep those charged up, I bought this Dark Energy battery pack. This thing is awesome. This thing holds a lot of battery life and can really keep things cranked up for a long time in the tree. So normally what I do is I pair this up with the GoPro for those long all-day sits. Wireless mics. I've got a couple Rode wireless mics here. Those have been really good mics for me. Been happy with those. Those are really easy to use, really user-friendly. And I would highly recommend those to anybody who's just looking to get into a wireless mic setup, relatively inexpensive. So from there, I got the Mavic Pro. This was did a lot of research. Obviously, there's been several drones that have come out since then, but this has been a really nice addition for getting those B-roll shots. And then obviously I've got 3 batteries that come with this. And you're definitely going to want to get batteries, extra batteries for those. Those usually last somewhere in the 20-minute range per battery. So, coming down to my tree arm gear, this is an out on a limb camera base. I picked this up to pair up with my Muddy Outfitter camera arm. The original Muddy Outfitter camera arm is really quite large and bulky. So I reached out to Out on a Limb, and they actually turn this nylon bushing to fit to accept the Muddy camera arm. So looking forward to using this. Not real sure if it's going to be my go-to. I really like the new 4th Arrow arm that they've come out with, and the shoulder, it looks like a really nice setup. So we'll see what's going on there. And then to pair up the camera with the camera arm, I've got a Velbond fluid head. This is a real inexpensive fluid head. But it works out real good. It's real smooth. And then I bought the VZ Rock Varizoom, so you can basically just toggle your zoom in and out and your focus on your camera, basically hands, just with one hand, because obviously you're going to have your bow in the other hand. So another huge addition, and something that I didn't really realize that I needed until I actually had it and used it, was this this external light. This is a newer brand. This light is it's variable, so you can take it down to very, very dim or very, very bright. And this thing is worth every penny you spend on it. These aren't really that expensive. I'll leave a link to these in the description. These, I think, are somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think they're less than $50, honestly. They might even be less than $30. So I would highly recommend, if you guys are doing the self-filming thing, especially at nighttime, recoveries and stuff, that you get one of those lights. Obviously, extra batteries. You can never have enough extra batteries. Again, I went with the Wasabis for the G85. They work just as good as the standard battery. So got a Manfrotto tripod here, the various accessories. I got the GoPro clamp. This is nice for putting the GoPro on a limb, you know, when you're in the tree. The Joby little mini tripod. This is nice for setting up on the ground, if you want to get like a ground shot and don't want to necessarily put your camera on the ground itself. So this is a adjustable tripod. You can raise it and lower it, and you can also turn these appendages on here. They articulate, so you can turn them so you could actually wrap those around a tree limb if needed. So but that's pretty much it for my camera setup, guys. I don't always take all this stuff to the tree, but if there's say 2 of us in the tree and I actually have a camera guy, I will definitely take the big camera for sure, and then I will take this camera and use this as like a B-roll camera, facing back to either myself, the hunter, or back at the cameraman. So, and you can do the same thing with the GoPro. If I'm by myself, I usually just take the GoPro and hook it up facing back at me for a second angle. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys got some insight into some camera gear if you're new to filming or looking to get into self-filming your hunts. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave a comment at the end of the video, or you can reach out to me on my social media pages. I am on Instagram and also on Facebook. And if you enjoy the channel, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and I appreciate you all watching. Have a great day.